Welcome, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good day from wherever you're watching. And thanks for joining for our second edition of the Use Case of the Ones webinar in March. First of all, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Michele. I will be your host and moderator of today's webinar. And yeah, I've been at Takeda for roughly 1.5 years now in the marketing and communications department. And yeah, we'll guide you a little bit through today's webinar. So some of you might be the first time here in one of our use cases of Advanced webinars. So let me just quickly give a recap of what we're having a look at today. So my colleague Nicholas, who will join us in a few seconds, prepared real-life use cases from real-life app users who requested through our support portal some problems or questions they have with Jira Workflow Toolbox or in their workflows. And our support team was able to help them, and that's what we'd like to show you today. So we're having a look at authentic problems from real life people and no made up story or anything else. So basically we're having a look at real life and how we or Jira Workflow Toolbox can improve your workflows in Jira. Yeah, our focus today is going to be post functions. So every use case of the Once webinar is focusing on one app and mainly on one special feature of this app. And today for Jira Workflow Toolbox, we're having a look at post functions. If you might have any questions regarding the post functions you are seeing today, or any other regular questions regarding Jira Workflow Toolbox, feel free to just ask them in the Q&A or the chat. We do have time at the end of this webinar to go through the questions. And if we run out of time, we will definitely get back to you with the appropriate answers. And yeah, if some questions might occur to you afterwards, no problem at all. Just head over to the support portal. My colleagues there are very eager to help you any day with any problems and any of our apps. Okay, that was basically it from my very short introduction. Let me hand over to my colleague Nicholas, who will join us now, and start the webinar. Have fun.
Yeah, hello everybody. Welcome from my side as well. I'll share my screen and then let's go. So as Michele already said, today's topic is JWT for the cloud. And we are focusing on post functions. So this is use case webinar number 7. And I'm Nicholas. I've been with Takeda for over 3 years now. And as a Atlassian Solutions consultant, as well as an Atlassian certified expert, I have profound knowledge of the common applications for data center and cloud, as well as the applications that we are providing in the marketplace. I am also responsible for our customer support and working closely with the Atlassian certification team to create courses and evaluate exam questions. So the agenda for today, I will first introduce JWT and then go over to the 3 use cases that I've prepared, which is on first hand, the increased transparency in task processing. So how to copy the last comment to a linked issue. Second use case is how to inform about new files. So we will have a look at how to send mail to users when a new attachment is uploaded. And the third use case is to simplify task completion. So whenever all subtasks are done, we want to transition the main issue to done as well. So to the introduction. So before we start, let me tell you some facts about JWT and how you can automate your tasks in your Jira instance. To make your workflows to the next level, simply unleash a world-class workflow extension app from the Atlassian marketplace and customize your workflows to eliminate repetitive tasks. The app provides powerful expressions to access issue data, including external app fields, and you can apply functions and logics to fulfill your automations whenever you need them. third thing is we have available conditions and validators to restrict or enhance the workflow control. And finally, our focus for today are the post functions. You can execute any automations to save time and improve your overall workflow efficiency. The structures of the use case I will dive into in a few minutes or seconds, rather. Is the following: to start with an introduction of the case itself, like how the request was initially sent to us. Then we have a look at the solution. We're going to have a look into the configuration, how to implement this case and all the technical steps. And finally, I will provide a summary and some major takeaways to make this use case recognizable. So the first use case. A customer requested, is there a way to copy the last comment from either the comment that is already sent or the transition comment screen to a linked issue using a post function or any equivalent way? In Jira Standard, there is no such way. So you cannot implement a post function that is from the standard set to fulfill this need. With JWT, we can easily manage that. So please follow me to the next use case in detail and enjoy. We are here in a Jira Service Management project, and a customer created a ticket to request for some help with a problem. I have already created another clone ticket in another project that I've forwarded to the development department. So if I want to now reply to the customer, I could use the comment box down here, or use our workflow transition respond to customer that provides a comment field, and ask Alana to provide some more information and, for example, some error logs. So let's send this comment. Comment is posted on this issue, and let's check the other issue, which is linked. And the comment also got copied to this issue. So this helps you to communicate throughout multiple projects with an easy automation. This here is the correct transition in our workflow. Let's have a look at the post functions. Here is the JWT post function, add a comment to an issue. Let me guide you through the configuration. First of all, for the target issue, we select parser expression and use an expression to get the linked issues. So this function is available in our handbook. Just click the question mark button and search for linked. And here we get linked issues function, and I used the second one. You can open it up and have a look at the detailed informations. You can use this function, just copy it and paste it here. Adjusted is cloned by, and then simply add the comment text that you want to copy to the selected issue, which is issue last comment. We do also find that from our field. Simply search for comment. There you get this option, last comment. Click on the ABC button to paste it, and you are done. Okay, perfect. So I think I'm really.
You're back, Nicholas.
Okay, perfect. Great.
You're back.
So I'm just missing my little screen. Oh, that's back. Okay. Yeah, it's implemented on cloud, but it's one-to-one available on data center as well. So similar steps, similar function. Yeah, I will later show also an example for not posting the last comment, but like a fixed comment that you type into the post function. And yeah, the takeaways for this comment post function is that you have the possibility to seamless share information between linked issues. All the relevant issue details are captured across related tasks. It helps you to enhance the clarity by automatically copying comments, and it accelerates decisions with comprehensive information access. Okay, next one. The use case is about how to inform users about new files. And the original request was, I'm reaching out to you to explore the possibility of implementing automated notifications within a Jira project. And our primary interest lies in determining whether it's viable to send an email notification to the project lead following a transition, along with a direct link to the most recent attachment. So could you provide some guidance how to implement this? To Jira standard, there is a limitation that it's not available because there is no custom send post function, a custom send email post function. And with Jira Workflow Toolbox, we can implement this easily again. So let's follow me and have a look at this demonstration. Okay, now we are in the customer portal, and I will now respond directly from my account and add a file and a comment. So hello support. Here is my error log file. I will upload that, and an automation in the background transitions now the status back to support. And in this transition, an email is triggered to send a notification to the team lead. When I reload this page, the status changed. It's now waiting for support, and the file is uploaded. All right, and here is the email that got sent by the Jira instance. So if I click now this link, I get forwarded to Jira and can immediately download that file. And additionally to that use case demonstration, we've already implemented this whole use case in our use case library and the documentation. So if you want to implement this in your instance as well, before we come to the configuration, here is the link. Okay, back in our workflow, we use this transition back to waiting for support. And let's have a look at the post functions. Here is the JWT send email post function, and I will show you the configuration and guide you through all of that. Send the email from a user field, the current user, which you can select. It will be sent to field containing users. This is how it got implemented to get the project field project lead. Then we set the email content, the subject to new attachments added by a customer, use the email format HTML, and then we paste this text here. The paragraphs and the text should be clear. So here is a hyperlink reference to the system base URL, the secure attachments, and then it gets all the information from the current change log, flattens it, and then it filters it by the attachments that are recently added. This is then enhanced with the hyperlink, the text behind, and if no, this is the rest here. If no attachments found, this link is empty, so you don't get any string here. After, please have a look at the attachment which was provided during the transition, and then it's followed by cheers and then the system user display name. It's not fully shown here because like the HTML preview, of course, cannot show the field codes. I've added a condition, but it's not necessary to only send this email if there are attachments added. And yeah, that's basically it. Okay, we got that also. So also here, if you want to implement this on an on-prem instance, check out our app documentation. There is a similar case implemented in our library. And to the takeaways. So timely notifications are sometimes key. And to alert your project lead promptly upon attachment additions, use this post function. You can enhance the visibility that ensures project lead is always aware of new attachment without a delay. and it facilitates the efficient collaboration by notifying relevant stakeholders instantly. So you could also use or add multiple users to such a post function, not only one. And you can enhance your project monitoring by keeping the lead informed. The next use case is about simplifying task completion. So the customer requested that they want to try to create a post function where the parent issue is transitioned, where the parent issue is transitioned when subtasks are transitioned to the done status. So if all subtasks are completed, they want to automatically close the parent task. And this is also not possible with a standard Jira post function because it's simply not available. And with our app Jira Workflow Toolbox, you can implement this easily. So please follow me to the demonstration. Okay, let's go to the cloned development ticket. And I've just deployed the fix. I got informed that the solution testing is done, so I will close this ticket. And I will now simply inform the support team that we deployed a new version by moving this issue to done. So when I close the last subtask, the main issue will automatically moved to done as well. Let me reload the page. Sometimes it takes a second. Now this main issue is also done, and it triggered an automatic post function that posts a comment on the support request. So let's check that out. So it said, dear customer, this bug is fixed. Check out the marketplace for our new release. Cheers, the app support team. So instead of copying a comment as that was already written, like a latest comment, you can also like predefine a text that is automatically posted. Let's have a final look at the workflow for the subtasks. Here is a post function added that automatically transitions the issue, the main issue or the parent issue, when all subtasks are done. Is this one transition an issue based on the following conditions? So let me guide you through the configurations. As a target issue, we use the parent of the current issue. We use the mode transition to status, select the done status. And as a condition, we compare the number of issues from a selected JQL, parent equal to the field code parent key, equals to the status category of done issues within the parent, within the same parent. And this issue, which is currently triggered or like transitioned, must be a subtask. So if these two issue counts are similar, so all issues underneath a parent and all issues underneath the parent that are done, we can also close this parent task or the main issue. Okay, this showed how simple the implementation is. And also on data center, it's like equivalent to implement. So if you can write JQL, you can easily use our functions, use a JQL, the field codes, and implement this on your instance. The takeaways to the transition issue post function, sorry. It's first efficiency, so streamline your work with eliminating the need of manually task closing. Visibility, so you can provide clear indication of task completion status. You can keep your statuses up to date without additional effort, and workflow automations in general to reduce administrative burden with automated processes. So for now, this was it from my side. Here are some helpful links to our documentation. First, the app documentation in general, then to JWT Cloud, as well as the on-prem, both link to the post functions. And if you need anything and you don't find it in our documentation, please reach out to us in our support portal. We are happy to help you. And yeah, now I would say it's your turn. So if you have any questions, I'm here for you. We are here for you.
All right, let me head in for before that. First of all, thank you very much for the presentation of JWT's post function, Nicholas. I think it was once again very interesting and helpful for everyone who joined today. And yeah, we already had or have questions coming in. So Uwe had a question during your presentation, which was, are the presented features also available for data center? Which they
Yes.
are. Maybe you can use, say, one or two words that they are similar, right?
Yes, of course. Like as I said, all these cases that I've shown are nearly one-to-one implementable on data center. Maybe another like a modification here and there to like remove some braces to have the semantic for the on-prem JWT version, but in general you can do the same things on data center as well.
Okay, great. So we've got two questions from Radhika. Let me just start with one for you. Can we restrict issues getting added to the parent if parent is closed?
This is not really a workflow thing because you don't have any post function, any transitions in the background to create additional subtasks or additional tasks underneath. The only thing that is possible from my side is when you have when you're in a status, you can prohibit, you can restrict that issue, that the issue itself is editable. So I'm not sure if this really helps you from like the restricting issues from getting added to this. But I will check that up and let you know later.
Okay, great. So I hope this answer right now helps you instantly, and Nicholas will get back to you with more information. But yeah, you posted another questions. First of all, thank you very much for the compliment that it's helpful. And yes, we do have all use case of advanced webinars of the past in our YouTube channel. So I've posted the link right under the question. You can access the playlist and browse through the 6 prior use cases of the once webinar to check them out. So yeah, you can always head over there and rewatch our recordings, of course. Okay, so any questions? Anything else regarding JWT post functions or general questions regarding JWT? Since it's quite a powerful and versatile app,
yeah,
different questions might occur. Right. Nicholas is here for you now, so take advantage of him and ask him anything you might have regarding JWT. Okay. Nothing coming in right now. So, okay, let me check the chat, but I'm not missing anything. No. Okay, so I think we can wrap up the webinar. First of all, thank you very much for joining. We've got a question maybe from Uwe before we wrap up. Yeah. One final question, of course. Do you want to write it, or do you want to talk to us? Okay, there it is. Can the expression parser be made available to non-admin users?
So far, that's not the case because like it's implemented in the administrative area, so only admin users have access to that area. Yeah, for them there to test there. Well, you don't need the expression parser to check your JQLs because like you could do that in the native issue navigator. If it's only regarding JQLs, use the issue navigator. If you need any like support with text, what's it called, custom field, like field codes, the expression parser would be necessary. That's true, but it's not available for normal users. You're welcome.
Okay, well,
thanks for the question.
we might get that to our product team as well. Maybe they could implement any helpful angle for your users to use the expression parser or anything else. So yeah, we will get that to a product department, and maybe they can think about something to implement in JWT for your users to check their JQLs. Okay. So since I wanted to wrap up a library of complex JQLs, yeah. So we do have a quite a broad library for JWT. Maybe Nicholas, you can say 1 or 2 words about that as well. I don't know what the expressions.
Yeah, we are constantly trying to like extend all the use cases we are like collecting from the service desk to bring them documented in our library, as well as this format here, to also have some videos, explanations, and also user or like attendee questions. But JQL in general is a Jira thing, not a JWT thing.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So I hope we helped anyone who joined today. I think we had a really great session. One short thing I would like to ask of you at the very end is some very small feedback. We would like to improve our system and our approach to this webinar or any other webinar constantly, and we do need your feedback for that. So we prepared a very short poll for you to just click through. Would take definitely. Sorry.
I see. Okay. Of course, it's useful to be able to test these before you send them to the administrators, but administrators are there to implement that. So if you have any special cases, reach out to us in our support portal, and we're happy to help you. We have a lot of experts in our team to help you with any struggle you have with JWT functions or features.
True. That's
Sorry
true.
for interrupting.
No problem. No problem. Any question or input from you is greatly appreciated. Thank you. So yeah, very short poll, 2 minutes max to just click through, give a very short feedback, and maybe help us improve upcoming webinars and webinar types. So thank you very much. Nicholas, any last words?
Thank you from my side. Thank you for attending the webinar and all the questions today. And yeah, have a good day or start into the day. Depends where you are. And maybe see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, great. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye.